Hello my little humans, welcome back to another fabulous video here on my channel. Of course, this is Cats and Dogs Part 1. Yes, I'm officially calling it Cats and Dogs. I wasn't really sure if I was going to or not there for a quick minute, but I decided to go ahead and do it. This is basically catch-up episode. Moving on up, literally just ended a week ago, but some of you guys could be watching this in the future. I'm going to talk about who I am right now, as right now, yeah, because we're going to talk about LP in just 1 second. I'm, of course, PeopleFlyFlyAway here on YouTube. I do post videos every single day. And just to give you a heads up, this is going to go up on Mondays, just like this one is, at this time for the next, like, 30 to 40 weeks. We'll see if I want to extend it when we get there. And I post Sims videos. Sims are my life. I love, I enjoy it. I've been doing it for the past year. I just hit my 1 year of, like, last week, a week from tomorrow, which is crazy to me. I really enjoy Sims. It calms me down. I have a horrible anxiety. I don't really talk about it on my channel, but I do. And if I play The Sims, it's just like it all goes away and I can just rest for a minute. And so I'm very grateful for everybody who does follow me, who subscribed to me. If you want to subscribe to me, please do. And remember, hit that little bell button as well. But yeah, I follow storylines. The only LP that I know that I don't have a storyline for is the 100 Day Challenge. And that's on Thursdays. And my schedule, of course, is on my channel in the About section. I do Sims 4. I do renovation series. I have a townie makeover stuff. That's changing, so don't get used to that if you're brand new here. Or maybe it's gone by now. It's going to come back. I mean, it's going to be something that's going to be throughout my thing. But yeah. I have speed builds I do, and I have, of course, I do older things like Sims 3 and Sims 2. Sims 2 not yet, but soon, I think. I'm super duper excited, and I love the family we're following, which now we're going to talk about the family. We're playing with the Tribble Family. I met the Tribble Family in Moving On Up, which was my city living let's play, my second one. I have 2 on the channel. The first one is cringe-watchy horrible, but it's my first ever LP, so I have to be respectful. My second one is the Moving On Up, which I fell in love with. They're amazing Sims. Amy, Aaron, Lily, Oliver, and now there's a few others I've got to talk about because we ended with Amy being pregnant. And I told you we're going to be following Louie Tribble, which is Lily Tribble. You can't really tell it's Lily Tribble because she's been made over, but this is Lily Tribble. We have officially moved to Brindleton Bay. But I get to show up Brindleton Bay next week, so next week is not catch up. I need to tell you guys about the storyline. So, basically, her mom and dad moved to a apartment in San Myshuno and raised her for quite a while until getting pregnant with their second kid, who is Oliver, which we'll get to in a second, because Oliver has a few things that's happened to him over the years that we've been gone in the storyline. And we watched her grow up from a toddler to a young adult, is she a young adult or is she an adult? I can't remember. No, she's a young adult. And we watched her do that, grow up from these stages of her life. And when she was a child, she met her best friend Luna, in which we can talk about Luna now. We're going to go on. Oh, wait. She met her best friend Luna, and Luna is a get-together original. So if you get together, she's a part of the LP. She's a part of the Villarreal family. The one who lives on the 60x60 lot on the island. She's the person, her family that lives there. Her dad has died. Her brother has not. But she had a brother named Max, who is playing with our puppy. Her brother named Max, and in which Lily fell in love with. From the first moment she saw him, she knew this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, basically. And she decided that. As soon as they hit teenagers years, they decided to take a step forward. They were really close when they were children, and yeah. But if we go to his family tree here, because we need to talk about Luna, because Luna got married. She has a dog. She has 2 dogs, actually. If we go to Luna here, Luna got married to Salem. She is actually currently pregnant as well. She's in her 2nd trimester. And so they'll be popping out a child here quite soon. And she got married to Salem. They met at a festival not romance festival. I think it was like the GeekCon or something. Something Luna just happened to be there for, not really important to her. And they met, and it was like love at first sight. She thought him be really cute, and she showed how he was like a long lost rider who doesn't really know his grounding, and she thought she could ground him, and she did. And now he's a best-selling author, and his career are doing it. He does so well in his career, and he thinks she's amazing. Very happy relationship. Been together for a few years now. Now his brother over here, Hugo, is all by himself. He lives by himself. It's really sad. He never really got to, you know, his dad was a very big influence on him, and it just didn't go anywhere. So that's the Virile family, and that's where they're at. Back to the Tribbles. Over here. Lily, she moved into, when she became a young adult, her parents bought her an apartment. She moved into that apartment with Max. After they got engaged, they've so engaged, they've been engaged for like 2 or 3 years now, and they still have no plan of getting married. It's very interesting. I like that storyline of her. She doesn't want marriage. She's not really ready for kids either, and so babies are not on her floor plan. Now puppies and stuff are, and that's how they decide they're going to raise a family right now, is by children. But Lily, unlike, she's the only person in her household that has not had a baby yet, except her siblings. She has a few of those. We'll get there. And she decided to move in with her fiance, and she built her way up the social media career to the point of where she was huge in it. Like, she was making bank. Obviously, they aren't anymore, as you guys are going to talk about. They went through a downfall. A horrible, horrible downfall. To the point of where they almost lost everything. I mean, broken down, horrible, horrible downfall. And he's like, honey, we should probably just move out of the city. It's just not doing well for us. And his comedy career wasn't taking off. He was trying. He went to the clubs. He tried a few different ideas. He tried vocalizing his brace dance as a comedy, and it didn't work out. And her vlog literally fell apart in her hands. Everybody said she was a fake, a horrible person, that she should not be doing anything that she was doing, and she lost all of her followers like that. And all of her money just went away, and she couldn't get people to sponsor her anymore, and so she quit. She's like, I'm done with this. And so they sold their apartment. Their apartment ended up being, because they moved to a second apartment, a bigger apartment, and that apartment ended up being close to like 90 grand or 100 grand when they sold it, and they went house hunting. Obviously they went house hunting beforehand. They heard about the development of Brindleton Bay. They heard that Brindleton Bay was on the coast, and they wanted something fresh and different, and so they found a home. And I'll show the home in a minute. They did find a home, and they fell in love with the home. But they're like, we can't go there without some puppies and some kittens. And so they got a puppy, and they got a kitten. We'll get there in 1 second. So that's Lily's storyline, okay? Now, her siblings had a different storyline. Amy and Aaron, let's go to, we're still on Max. They're not married, so we have to go to different things. Alright, so Amy and Aaron's mom died. Let's start with Aaron over here. Oh gosh, they're still together. They're still happier than ever. Okay, so Aaron also has a sister. Amy still has a sister. She just hasn't popped up yet. She will though. Just give it time. She's not in the family tree because she's not in game yet. She is in my library, but she's not in my game because I didn't put her in here because she's a spoiler. You know what I mean? So he was born with his mom had cancer. Her name is Julian Tribble. He got cancer in his young adult years, and she kind of surpassed the cancer. She beat the cancer in the LP when he was just about to be an adult, and she died because of the medicine they were on. It was too much for her body, and she collapsed and she died. Well, he had a sister, Emily down here, who didn't show up for the funeral, showed up afterwards to invite him to the marriage and say, I'm really sorry. They had a big falling out. Him and his mom, her and her mom, Jillian. Jillian's also married to Olivia, who is now dead as well. She passed on. So they're together now in the afterlife. That's his storyline. And he built up. He met Amy. They are both from Windenburg. I think he was from Newcrest, but he moved to Windenburg when he went to college. He met Amy at that campus. They fell in love, and they had Louie really early on in their careers, right after college, and they moved into an apartment. Then they went from a very, very small apartment, very cramped, very scary situation, to a much more lighter situation, but they still wanted a penthouse. They owned the house their own, but they didn't want to leave the city. They're city natives. They love their city. And so, instead of doing that, Amy and him moved into a penthouse. And that's the last time you guys saw them. It was right when they were moving in. Now, Amy's dad is literally, he has like 2 days left. Gonna be gone here in the next part or so. Okay? He does not have much more survival length in him, but it is quite, I don't know, I guess sad. Her mom did die on her daughter's birthday when she became a young adult, which the time down here is wrong. She's actually about halfway through this. I don't know what's going on. Just give you a heads up. You guys were all curious about that. I don't know if you guys were or not. And so yeah, but she was pregnant when she was an adult. After she got an adult, she got pregnant, and I would say they're probably about 50 now, both him. But her mom did die. Very, very sad, very tragic. Her dad is literally like 100 years old, like version on the death. Okay, it's been many, many years since you last seen them, but they did have a few children, obviously, because we keep talking about them. So they had Louie, which we talked about her storyline. So we're gonna go into Oliver's storyline. Oliver is a transgender. He's a fully transitioned transgender, but he can't get pregnant. He can't get her pregnant, and he did end up marrying Elsa, which I thought was a very interesting one, in which we had to talk about Elsa's the Bergeson storyline, which is also from Get Together, by the way. And so he married Elsa, and Elsa, they've been like on and off since they were children. He drew a picture of her, which was really creepy, but that's what kind of saluted that. Elsa's parents both died, Clara and Bjorn. They both had died, both had passed on. But Sophia, her sister, I wanted to make sure all my family tree stuff is working here. We'll get back to our good old friend Oliver. But Sophia over here married Penny Pizzazz. Now, if you didn't watch that City Living Let's Play, which I just mentioned a minute ago, you would understand why this is like notorious to my heart here. But they did marry, and they do, I think they have a Pomeranian dog, and they have a beautiful toddler named Kayla. They just adopted her. They just got married to him. So, very cute for them. Very happy for them. Now, in their relationship between Elsa, they got together when he was a teenager. Right after we kind of left off. They became married. They became happily in love, engaged, right out of high school. But she always had a problem with the knowing that he was still a girl. And so they paid for the surgery, and he's fully a boy. But she always knew that he was never going to be able to be giving her a child. And so they're like, we're going to adopt. And they adopt kittens. And the kittens grew up to be good old-fashioned adult cats. And they have 2 of them, I think. They might not be with them anymore, but they did. But they adopted Harper as well. And Harper's brand new to their life, and they love her to death. That's Oliver's storyline. They live in Windenburg, by the way. Now, they live in San Machino. But you guys have to wonder what happened when she was pregnant last time you saw her. Well, she had twins, guys. We have children of 4. So we had Tris and Tribble, which is they just turned into teenagers, by the way. And they had some friends and stuff, but no relationships really started out. We don't really know the storyline. I know Jamie over here, which we'll see them close up eventually. Jamie is a little bit of a troublemaker, and Tristan's probably going to be a player. But I don't really know much about them. I played with them just a little bit, but really it was about, my beautiful Louie Tribble here. Now, Lily's traits have changed since the last time you seen her. She was a vegetarian. She dropped that. I didn't really think it suited her needs very well, and so she came to Caliber. And like I said, she did quite a job when they moved here. And I'll show you the house in 1 second. They paid a lot of money for this house, though. But in her downfall of her blog, she turned to cooking, and so she's going to be a culinarian. She's going to work in the culinary career. And he is going to be a comedian, and he's going to try working his way back up. Like I said, did not work out. He really fell hard. He's going to try working his way back up in the career. We'll see where it goes. We'll see how it goes. He's had talking about maybe starting his own like vet clinic, maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, so I want to talk about the pets real quick, because we have a kitten who can't walk upstairs, so we're gonna have to walk her up ourselves, and we have a puppy. Now, I've been told kittens and puppies are very boring, and you probably want to age them up to full-length dogs, so that could be happening. We'll see how long they last as kitten and puppies. But this is Mimi. I built her on my channel. There's a creative pet, not yet, but up later on this week, or if you're watching this later on life, there's a creative pet of her. She's my actual cat in real life. Her name's Emmy. Not in this game. She's Mimi in this game. And she's adorable, and she's calico. So that's the first one. And then Grace over here, or Gracie. Is it Grace or Grace? No, Grace over here, who's in his hand, looks adorable. She is a mix between an elk-bound something and something else. She's a mix between two. I created her when I did my Create a Pet, so if you want to see that, that is on my channel. And so that's super exciting, guys. But yeah, so we have a dog and we have a puppy, and I've not played with them yet, I won't lie. So this is first experiences. And then, guys, speed build is, if you're watching this later in life, on my channel. If not, then it goes up on the 25th, I'm pretty sure. But I built them a house. Now, originally, they were going to live in a different house. If you would know that if you were following my world tour, the world tour, we played with them as well. But I decided I wanted to move them over here in the more family-oriented district. And so I did, to where the vet clinic's over there. The guys and the other household are over there. And I heard there might be new neighbors moving in soon too. But the gay couple lived right over there. And I think there's another, I think that's the dog park as well, or the park. So I want to live here instead of where I lived before. So I built them a house. Now it looks like a 2-story house, but it's only 1 story. It's very small, extremely small, very expensive, but extremely small. And it's just, I think it looks so cute. So let's go inside. Okay. I'm going to do a little house tour. I don't know why the computer is on. It's kind of weird. There could be a few glitches, just to give you a heads up. So you walk in, and it looks like, okay, let's go a little further down. Looks like this. This is the dog bed. Now, the girl, Grace over there, they're both girls. But the the puppy, she will grow up to be a big dog, and so we need a big bed. And so I sized it up. We'll see if it works or not. I don't know how this whole size up, size down thing of pets objects work. But on this side, we have a very, very small kitchen. And on this side, we have a very, very small living room. Actually, it's kind of hefty or big. And then through this door is the bathroom, which we'll go to. This is the cat area. And then we also have the computer area, because we probably would need it. And then we have a mouse hole, because they also came with cats and dogs, so you can have them. And also I put this down in case maybe she'll use it. I don't know. And we'll go in here first, I guess. This is the bedroom, in which we get to talk about some of the pictures. This video might be a little long, guys. I guess I should start beginning, because it's just all about explaining. So these are pictures these are prom pictures. That picture right there is from prom. And that picture right there is from graduation. And that picture is from, I think, when they first got together. So that's pretty cool. And that's from graduation as well. So there's a few from graduation in here. And then that's either from when they got together or when they got engaged. Also, I grew out her hair, as you guys can tell, for the makeover. This is the bedroom. It's nice, cute, and small. And if we jump in here, and we go like right here, this is the living room. I'm in love with the living room, by the way. Just FYI. It's gorgeous. I'm in love with it. And this is the kitchen. Also, very much in love with the kitchen. I just love this house. I think it's a cute house. And then the bathroom, because you need certain objects for your pets So we have a dog bed, we have a cat bed. I want to see what they act like with that. And then if you go in here, this is the bathroom in which we have the cat litter thing. I actually want to take care of the cat litter, so I didn't get the personal scoopers like I could. And I think the bathroom's also really cute. Main things used in this house, by the way, are pets, cats, and dogs. Now we have this big walkway across the house, but there's nothing in it. And like these are new, and I just love them. I think they're so cute. So then we go out here, and this is for us to decorate as we go forward. We have kids, and, you know, big backyard. Maybe we'll add a pool or something. Right now we have a little grill area. I don't really like it. And then some dog and cat area, and yeah, which they can't use, I'm pretty sure. But that's pretty exciting. But like I said, it is next week that the actual LP that we start playing with them. This week was all about catch up. It's all part one's introduction. You know what I mean? Where you introduce the characters and you introduce where you're living and that type of thing. And of course, we'll see all these characters I talked about just a minute ago. I'm pretty sure even, oh, hold on. One more person we have to talk about is his sister. I forgot about her. His sister Emily here, and she married in part right at the end. She married Jamie, William, and they had a baby girl named Daisy. I think that takes care of everybody. We went through all of them. We went through the we went through the Bergerson family. We went through them. We went through the Virreals, which is on Max's side. Can't pick those up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So yeah, and guys, so that officially marks part one done. I'm so excited. I had such a great time. I can't wait to really dive into the storyline, really pick up the pieces, and I don't know, just play with some cats and dogs. Alright, if you like this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up, don't forget to comment down below, and the subscribe button. Also, do remember that I do post videos every single day, so if you want to get notified, hit that bar bell. I'll see you guys all next time for another beautiful, lovely video. Love you all. Bye-bye.